Say one of the challenges is to know when to speak up. It can't always be at a place of resolution, because that is part of the opening up and the conversation that they feel is helpful for others. Chris, you know, Angela's been critical in many ways of Harry there. Broadly, we're all going to get to see this and reflect on Prince William's statement. Both of them are clearly very hurting and passionate about it.
Yeah, all three of you, still so many questions that can be debated over both of their statements overnight. Let's speak to Robert Buckland, who is the Justice Secretary. We've got so much to talk to you about too. We've got the test and trace system that has failed. We've got the Amber problem with all the holidays. But let's just pick up on what we were just hearing there, Robert Buckland, this morning. What is the government's point of view about where this leaves the BBC? Many people who are already waning in their love of the BBC will use this as a stick to bash them with anyway, because they think that we shouldn't have to pay the licence fee. But actually, the BBC is an incredibly important institution in the UK's landscape. Where does the government stand this morning on what this means about reviewing the licence?
Robert, and there is always a complicated relationship between any government of any political colour and the BBC and the freedom of the press. Does this make you feel like the government should get more involved? What do you think should happen next in terms of the government's looking into this?
Well, I think there needs to be a...
In terms of communicating to millions of people who are looking at their holidays, where to go and how to go about it if they want to go abroad, many would say that the government has failed, actually. There are 1,300 flights over the next 5 days going out to amber-listed countries. 270,000 Brits are going to be born. No choice. Some people might say that's the wrong thing to say, but perhaps that is, I think, how people will feel. They'll think, look, it's thousands of pounds. Who on earth is really going to check on me if I go and walk the dog, or if I, you know, pop out to the shops when I get back?
What I'd say...
In the days when we could travel, they're always very crowded because people are rushing for certain points. So, you know, how are they going to manage to do that?
Well, I thought...
He's off. He's off. Now, still to come, do you remember this? It was a lovely moment. It was a while ago now, actually. You might be surprised how long ago. It was the moment that baby Charlie bites his big brother.
Good advice there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you, Andy.
You might not get him back. You might stay there.
Yeah.
Now, if you were online back in 2007, you probably watched baby Charlie biting his big brother Harry's finger and the wonderful reaction to it, and you're not alone.
No, over 800 million people have seen this video on YouTube.
Well, it will be always an iconic moment of joy for all of us, and lovely to see you and see that you're all still talking and you're less biting now with each other. Lovely to speak to you. Look, Good Morning Britain is back on